volunteer free of charge with the aim of reviewing said package. I've struggled with this quite a bit. I opened it, received it today, opened it up. These are initial impressions. So maybe a bit hot-headed, but I was genuinely disappointed. So what I have is a Moustache Stationery subscription box. I've heard of these guys before. I've seen plenty of video reviews. I know they recently were taken over by a new company, and it is the new owners who actually contacted me and asked if I would like to review the product. So when you open it up, you get a nice little letter, which just basically is a piece of card that tells you what this particular box is about, and this one is all about hand lettering. So I thought, brilliant, hand lettering, exactly the sort of thing I like doing. It kind of looks like this inside. So some nice packaging, a great big sticker with a moustache on it, and then this little fella tucked in the back. Again, looks good, quite happy with that. So first up, just so we're clear, I guess. This pops out and it has some papery products inside. Inside then you have lots of packaging protection, 2 pens nestled in the bottom, and then this was just perched inside. So if we start with the pens, because those were the most interesting to me. First up, I noticed you get a Prismacolor Premier dual tip pen. So this is an artist's pen. It looks quite good. I have the parrot green. One end of the tip is like this, nice and chunky, almost looks a bit like a highlighter. The other end is a finer tip. So, you know, looks quite good. I can see why that might be a good lettering pen. So yeah, that one okay. I then notice you get a Pigramicron, pretty obvious. I think you need one of these. It's a drawing pen used for a lot of lettering, so it kind of makes sense, and that's the 0.3. And then this one was quite interesting. It is the Copic marker wide, and it is indeed wide. That's what you're looking at. A huge chunky pen. I'm not entirely sure how you're going to letter with this, in all honesty. I don't really know what you would do with this. I will investigate, I will have a look. I could be wrong. Then you crack open this packaging, and inside were 3 additional things. One was some graph paper, which looks like this. Graph on one side, plain on the other. Okay, fine. There's a lot of pages there, I guess. Branded up with the Moustache Stationery stuff. Okay, it's okay. Nothing overly interesting. And then to top it off, you get a dot grid version. Great. Okay, again, dot grid there. Plain on the reverse. The paper feels okay. It's hand lettering, so you're going to need paper. I get it. I don't know if I need 2 huge, chunky notepads. This little package in cellophane. And these are practice sheets because they want us to practice our hand lettering. Whether our preference is brush pens, markers, pens or pencils. There's a style that suits each tool. Okay, again, fine. I didn't get a brush pen. I got markers, I got a pen. I didn't get a pencil, so not sure. Then you go through and you get, I had 4 designs. So this is one, and it's basically written at the top, the shadowing at the bottom. Okay, fine. So I got a few of those. This one again, okay, kind of scripty, mission script it's called. Okay, fine, but that's it. Helvetica Bold, no idea why I've got this. This to me is crazy. This is a font that I would use on a computer potentially, not something I want to hand letter. So I find that very, very strange. And then the last one is Georgia, again a font. I'm not sure this is a hand lettering calligraphy style font. So yeah, very disappointed if I'm honest with those. And they're just loose sheets of paper, again more paper. They're not incorporated in the notebooks, which as you've made your own notebooks could have happened, but didn't. So there's that. So then obviously I was a bit disappointed. I didn't feel like there was much in this box. So I did a few quick Amazon searches. Obviously I can't comment on the paper because they are made specifically for Moustache Stationery. They look like they could be Rodeo pads, but they're not. Excuse the cat. Shut up, Lulu. So I googled everything to see how much it was. This was about £8. This was 14, and this was around £3. So obviously a range of different prices. I appreciate these are pretty pricey on their own. So yeah, okay, I get these are kind of pricey, but they would have obviously got a bulk discount mailing all of these out. So perhaps a pencil, a brush pen would have been perfect. I mean, lettering, I don't know with these practice sheets what I'm doing with this. So okay, then I decided to test it on the paper. Very, very quick, very, very rough. Excuse the coughing. So this is what we look like. You have the primer colour up here with the 2 tip choices, the huge Copic marker, and me trying to write with it, as you can see, pointless, and the Sakura Pigment Micron down here. Okay, I like that. I've already got one of these. They're perfect. I get it. So that's my pens. I can kind of see how I may letter with this one. I'm not going to really probably letter with that fat tip, but I could. Okay, so I'll give you that one. This one, no, and this one, yes, but not on that tip size with all those fonts. The reverse, however, looks like this. So total bleed through. I can see everything on the reverse. So paper's a bit crap. And then, yeah, again, a bit of marking on the second sheet. So, I really didn't want to get this angry about this. I'm a little bit annoyed, in all honesty. Fine, an artist pen. It's not a lettering pen. I would have preferred a brush letter pen. And better paper. If you're going to provide me this pen with this setup, I would have liked better paper. This, I just don't understand in the slightest. Fine, I've had a go. I'm glad I didn't buy this. But that is just nonsense to me. The only thing I'm kind of happy about is this, and I already have this. So that's the end of the box, the end of the contents. These are initial impressions, and as you can probably tell, I'm not overly impressed. I basically think this is the first subscription box I've ever had. The first I've looked at. The risks involved with the subscription box always slightly put me off, especially when I have a shopping list already, and I'd rather get those things on that shopping list than take a punt at stuff I don't know whether I want. I kind of just I don't get it. If I'm honest, I'm disappointed with this box. I think there's better boxes on the market. Art Snacks, obviously completely different, but well established, know what they're doing. There's a UK brand as well, Spotlight Stationery, that I've seen. I've had no dealings with them, no conversations. But yeah, so Spotlight Stationery, obviously another option out there at a cheaper rate in my opinion. And then there's obviously subscription boxes that you can get for specific things you may want, like pocket notebooks to a subscription. So I'm a little bit annoyed with what I have here. I don't think the theme has been met. that they're calling out. I don't think the contents are great. If I'd have paid for this, which I believe is around $40, yeah, I would have been pretty upset with this. My first video review concluded, and it's a negative. Brilliant. So my name's Jenny, I'm from The Finer Point, trying out video reviews. I hope you like it. You can leave me some comments, that would be very helpful, and I'll know what to do next time. Apologies for the foul language. Yes, and hopefully I'll be back soon with another review.